See, this is my guess. See, I understand other sci-fi franchises having the immature little faggots running around like Star Wars, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica and shit like that. Because you're gonna have kids running around in those franchises. They weren't exactly, what you would consider, a mature subject matter. With Aliens, it's a completely different atmosphere. From point A to point B, it was always intended for adults. So you would think that that the fans would that most if not all the fans would act like mature adults.
No. That's it.
Yep, you know that at this point in time we're drudging from the bottom of the barrel when it comes to this shit. We've hit rock bottom when you have Alien fanboys.
Because people still love Sigourney Weaver.
Look, there's nothing wrong with Sigourney Weaver, but I also want to see the continuation of the franchise. It can continue without her.
Yeah, just like they did with Predator. A lot of people when Predator 1 finished, oh yeah, we're gonna get a sequel. We see Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. Like, nope. You
take your Danny Glover.
Exactly.
Hey, Danny motherfucking Glover.
You get Danny Glover, and you like it.
Till he got fat.
Because he kicked ass in that movie. I personally
dude, that was like the only movie I've seen. I ain't never seen him never seen any of his other movies like Lethal Weapon and shit like that.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that actually, but yeah, dude, it was a kick-ass movie. I mean, don't get me wrong. If not for nothing, but they actually showed they introduced more of the Predator's character in that movie. Of Predator 2.
Yeah, fucking. You seen all the trophies they've collected. Hell, you even see a cameo from the aliens. You see an alien skull there.
And that's where the whole original idea originated from. Was that one scene in Predator 2? Seeing the whole alien skull and whatnot.
Fuck yeah.
And that's the reason why we got AVP 1. If you look at the interviews on the DVD and whatnot, then that's where they came from.
Yeah, especially, and if you look around the Wiki.
Yeah, of course.
But even though Wiki isn't considered a good source, they're
No, of course not, because all the fanboys disapprove of it.
Fandom.
Yeah.
So Shiki, you have anything else?
It's just look, a lot of little kids that don't know when to shut up and take something for what it is.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Unleash your talent. Oh shit, son! It's probably one of my favorite of the Alien cast right there, man.
Oh god. I remember going into Forbidden Planet and seeing a less horrified version of that, and what you call it? It was a smaller, like all the limbs were just like stumpy and. You have to actually see it, but it was basically a kidified version of the toys. I remember actually getting a lot of the toys that came from the franchise too.
Yeah, man.
Apone, Hicks, Ripley. I had a lot of them, and I used to think that some of them were like very all these important characters. Then actually, when I actually see the movie, they ended up dying off like.
Yeah, boy, Apone. Did you get it?
Oh my, Apone. Oh man, dude. I raged, man. I raged. I remember the commercials too. The attack with
And of course, this is what we came up with eventually.
Yep.
And this is the point that we're to now. The whole evolution of the franchise, or so to speak. I mean, considering we decided to make another one. Now, a lot of people really could not stand this thing's method of breeding.
Oh yeah.
And which was to actually go into other women and impregnate them, or I don't know what it was.
Pretty much what the way they explain it, because of the fact that it's a premature queen, that what it did was it would use its double jaw to transplant freaking chest bursters into down people's throats the same way a facehugger would.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said that there was a method that all premature queens did. It wasn't just a predalien.
Oh man.
They just decided to include it with the predalien. And then once she was able to find a suitable nest or whatever, aka the hospital, she was eventually going to sit there and pretty much grow an egg sac. But unfortunately, we didn't get to see all that as it was destroyed.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you, government. Thank you, government.
Thank you, government.
You guys always gotta win, right? You guys always gotta win. You can't leave shit, the way it is, right?
Nope.
I wouldn't look over here if I were you.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Oh, balls.
So what happened?
It looks very terrifying. Hilarious.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Interspecies
rape.
Oh yeah, which brings us to that subject now. So Dar, sure. What are your thoughts on the whole thing about
It's
the
mostly this is supposed to be Ripley.
on the whole thing about the first movie where we have fanboys Ridley Scott and his whole concept of interspecies rape.
The line that would forever haunt the franchise: interspecies rape.
Yeah,
Now,
well, what are your thoughts on that?
Apparently, because of the road that the franchise has gone, you have fanboys crying foul. They want to sit there, want to go, oh, the franchise isn't good anymore. It needs to go back to its original roots. We need Ridley Scott.
Yeah, because apparently James Cameron and the other would-be directors of the later franchise they
didn't do a good enough job.
Yeah.
Oh, Riley Scott.
Dude,
shut the fuck up.
Dude, if you ask me, I mean, if I would have to rate the series from all four, for me it would have to be Aliens, then Alien, then Alien 3, and then Resurrection. But yeah,
That would be the same way I'd rate it.
yeah.
But because apparently now for those who've seen the first movie, y'all remember Lambert, the short-haired chick, and how she ended up having her little run-in with the alien, and how she
How the alien had a run-in with her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How she ended up getting that off-screen death, and all you hear is her is screaming. Well, apparently there was quite a bit of debate about that, and it turns out that apparently she was raped to death by the alien. And apparently, this is what the fanboys want the series to revert back to: a series about an intergalactic rapist. Because that's what the Xenomorphs are pretty much supposed to be portrayed as, according to them and according to how they interpret Riley Scott's idea. They're supposed to be intergalactic rapists.
Yeah, but then again, these are coming from fanboys, which means AKA a bunch of nobodies.
Look, I understand. All right, it was a very scary movie back in the day. Something like that, even if you tried to replicate it, even back in this day, it wouldn't work. What worked back in the 70s is not gonna work in this present day and age, especially when
the shock value,
especially
pretty much
when
the
you
shock
have movies
value.
that have tons of shock value. Shit like that isn't gonna scare people.
I mean, because not to go off topic, but just to use an example, the same thing could be said about almost The Exorcist. I remember when the first Exorcist came out, everybody and their mother was jumping over that movie because we've never seen anything like it. Nowadays, you can't even go to the freaking movies without having to watch a movie that's based off like that. I mean, like I said, nowadays the shock value is just gone.
You even get shock value in PG-13 rated movies.
Yeah.
I mean, case in point, can you remember in fucking Twilight when they fucking ripped this dude's head off and you see it rolling around?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. What used to be something strictly to R-rated movies, we're now just seeing up, head decapitations, in PG-13 movies.
Well, the most important factor is blood. As long as they don't got that in, shit, all bets are off.
That is true.
It's like...
Well, then again, not too long ago, I used to remember in rated PG movies or rated PG-13 movies, we actually saw some nudity in some movies actually.
Wow. Well, how things change.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like we sit here and it's like you look at these guys and it's like, here you go, you got these people that give you the comics, they give you the fucking movies, they're giving you what you asked for, and you still lying. Jesus Christ, people! I've only seen one other fan base act like this, and that's the Nintendo fan base, and they're just as bad as they are.
Yeah,
They're fucking terrible.
Oh, stay tuned for the next.